The narrative dates back to the 60s, when the Nigerian youth assumed leadership upon independence. The story soon changed as different events were unveiled. Dreams are reborn, visions are revealed, and the Nigerian strength revived. Thus, the emergence of Nigerian youth in politics. This is the 2019 Weekly, powered by Young Aspirant Development Initiative with support from Ford Foundation. 2019 Weekly, the voice of youth in politics.
Hello, welcome to 2019 Weekly, powered by Young Aspirant Development Initiative with support from Ford Foundation. My name is Ifenla Jedediah Oligbinde, and with me is a beautiful and elegant.
Thank you, Ife. My name is Anne Chukwuke. Thank you very much for joining us in this edition of 2019 Weekly. This is a program designed to promote youth inclusion and emergence in political leadership with special focus on the Nigerian 2019 general election.
Every week, we'll focus our discussion on youth aspirants, youth candidates, and the journey into the political and electioneering arena in Nigeria. We'll explore why they're running, what offices they're running for, and their challenges in setting up campaign teams, in raising funds, and in engaging political stakeholders.
In addition, we'll also be exploring how the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, is preparing for a free, credible, and inclusive 2019 election. We'll also talk about how political parties are ensuring that youth candidates, young females, and also people with disabilities are given equal chance to run for the 2019 election.
We all know that where election is concerned, there is a key thing, which is your PVC.
Yeah, by the way, PVC is the permanent voters card. So I'm going to ask, have you gotten your PVC yet?
Are you asking me or you're asking them?
It's a rhetorical.
Okay, I have my PVC. Do you have your PVC?
How would I be asking a question if I don't have? I'm the authority here.
But then we have lots of interesting topic for discussion for you, aside what we have today. So you don't want to miss any edition or episode of 2019 Weekly.
Now, yes, the gist. Come 2019, we're talking about the Nigerian general election. So it is important for us to go check the INEC website for the timetable.
Welcome back. Now, Anne, having seen that, what do you think about the countdown?
Interesting, the thumbs up to INEC officials for that. Now, it's given Nigerians ample opportunity to prepare ahead. What do I mean by this? Now, for those who haven't gotten their PVC yet, it gives you time to go get your PVC in order for you to vote next year. And also for the young ones who are aspiring to become candidates for 2019 election, it gives them adequate time to prepare, get the nominations form ready. First of all, even identify with the political party, get the nominations form ready, true. And then, run for the 2019 election. And then for INEC, it gives them ample time to conduct election as and when due. So it's a cool one.
So in the long run, everyone has ample time to
absolutely.
But then still talking about the general elections, there are two questions are begging to be answered right now. The first one being that, do you think Nigerian youths are interested in running? And the second one being that, do you think Nigerian youths have the capacity to lead?
I think I know my answer already now. Very interesting answers. But before I get to give my answer, let's go to the street, ask people what they think about these questions. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Yes, I think Nigerian youth are very interested in running for office, especially now. The outcry for that is massive, and it's not for a lack of opportunities or older people. It's for the fact that we're at the point in the country where young people really need to take charge. We've had the older people run things for a while, and they have done what they can do, but it's not working anymore. So I think Nigerian youth are ready. Capacity-wise, technically not everybody.
The Nigerian youth, it's coming to a realization where we want to take the mantle of leadership, and we know we are ready because we don't like what we are seeing, and we are eager to do more than what we are seeing. We are eager to give back to our community, but we need empowerment, because if you don't give us the empowerment, we won't be able to deliver. So if political roles are being assigned to youths, and maybe the age limitation is being worked on and all of that, and a certain percentage is given to Nigerian youth to rule, then I think we are going home with it.
shocked to know that young people out there are ready and they believe that youth are ready to run for the 2019 elections.
Yes.
I, for one, also believe that we are also capable to stand up and run for the 2019 election. I mean, we are youth. It's not as if it's all about we chasing money around.
Yes.
It's also about we taking up responsibility to run for the 2019
but then
election.
on that note, I couldn't help but notice that
Okay,
a few
yeah.
youths were saying that they're not interested in running, they don't want to run. It's as if they want a set of people to go ahead and do it. It's their thing.
Now, one thing about that, now, sometimes if you've not tried something, probably you're afraid to do something.
Yes.
Now, some people, it takes them time to get themselves there.
True.
I feel if you believe in yourself, if we see the Nigerian youth that we have today, if you believe in yourself, obviously we have the capability, we have the enough resources. Actually, we also have enough stance to run for the 2019 election.
But thankfully, we have organizations that are doing wonderful things.
Now speaking of which, we have a program which is called the Young Aspirant Leadership Fellowship, which is aimed at building young ones to run and emerge for the 2019 election. So it's important for us to bring the program lead for YALF. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this break.
Yes, we have with us the team lead for YALF, Mr. Uji Yaki. Most welcome, Mr. Uji.
Thank you very much, Benla.
Once again, welcome, Mr. Uji. So first things first, what's YALF about?
Well, YALF, as the name implies, it's a short for Young Aspirants Leadership Fellowship. Now, it's a preparatory program designed to train young aspirants, so young people that want to run for office. So we'll train them to improve space capacity of young people emerging as leaders in 2019 general elections. So over the years, we've discovered that there's a knowledge gap. Young people want to run for office, but they don't know what it takes to run for office. So that's why YALF was designed to train young people throughout the process of campaigning, electioneering, and to help them emerge as winners, and not just to emerge as winners, to create impact when they eventually win elections.
Interesting. So how were you able to create awareness for the program?
We use different mediums to create awareness. Firstly, we use social media. We have a huge followership on social media, so we explored the usage of social media. We use Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and then we use print media as well. So we put up 2 adverts on 2 national dailies, Daily Trust and The Punch. Put our advert for people to apply for YALF. We also made use of mobilizers, so we called for volunteers across different states. Okay. We called them mobilizers so that they could help us get through to the grassroots young aspirants. So people around the grassroots, different local governments are interested to run that did not have access to social medias, and some people that are unable to look at print media. So we got these mobilizers to go tell them about YALF, and then obviously get them to apply. Yeah.
So what about organizations like?
Yes. Interestingly, we tried as much as we could to get a high number of female representation for YALF, because our target actually was 35% women participating throughout the duration of the project, and then 10% persons living with disability. So we tried to make it as inclusive as possible. In order to achieve that, we had to physically visit a number of female organizations. We visited up to 10 female organizations in Abuja, professional female bodies, to tell them about YALF. We sent them letters. We went physically, visited them, told them about the project, and encouraged them to tell their members to apply. And then also we visited different organizations for persons living with disability. We visited the Joint National Associations of Persons with Disability in Abuja. We told them about YALF. We visited the Abuja Association of the Deaf. Yes. We told them we tried to make it as inclusive as possible. So yes, we did.
Well, that's interesting.
So, Mr. Uji, now what were the criteria used to select these participants to attend YALF?
We had a number of criteria for selection, but top of my list are 2 things. Firstly, you have to be a young person between the ages of 18 to 35. Okay. And then secondly, you have to be aspiring for 2019 general elections. Also, we considered things like if you have a voter's card, because we believe as a young person that is interested to run for office, of course you must have been a registered voter, you must have been participating in elections and voting for candidates. And then also we considered those that have already been registered into political parties. But we didn't make that very strict, because we would train people also that do not have political parties also on the things they need to look out for before joining political parties. Then interestingly, there's 3 people who did the selection. Okay. So myself, James, and Mariam from my team. Okay. Yeah, so we had a spreadsheet with different scores, and then we put the criteria on the Excel, and then we put their names and then scored them. So we accumulated it, and then we selected the top scorers. Okay. That's how we choose people.
Very interesting and cool to know that. All right, let's go join Mariam Junaidu as well as James Osuba during the selection process. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
We
had over 600 applications from young aspirants, and we selected them based on some set criteria, like those that actually have political engagement, those that are interested to run for office in 2019, of course, and voters card. Yeah, not everyone has voters card. So, and we also asked them to write a short essay on why they want to run for office. So yeah, most of them did, and it was quite emotional picking because we had very good applications, but then there is no how we could pick everyone. So yeah, that's just about it.
Selection process for YALF was first thing we sent out we put out an application for young people to apply to be part of the program, and it was on social media, on Facebook, also on traditional media. So we also had mobilizers on ground in northern states to get the information to the grassroots, tell people about the program, so that young people were able to participate and be part of it. So afterwards, when the application came in, we did a selection process of grading people according to the criteria we needed. We're looking for people that were politically active, young people that had interest to run for 2019. Or looking at people that already party members had their voters cards. So we did grading based on this criteria. We were able to choose the top performers in the grading system to be part of the program.
Wow, amazing time with Miriam and James over there.
Absolutely.
I must say that they were able to enlighten us. On
I was beginning to wonder if I could actually become a participant very soon. You never can tell,
okay.
you know.
I don't know, but you know you're in media, so you might have to.
Don't worry, I'll complete some things.
But then, thank you, Ms. Ahuji. It's been a wonderful time with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
If you're just joining us, this is the 2019 weekly brought to you by Young Stars Development Initiative with support from Ford Foundation, West Africa. And this is a program designed to promote youth inclusion and emergence in political leadership with special focus on the Nigerian 2019 general election.
As we wrap up on today's episode, let's give you a quick sneak into the program that held in Kaduna for 84 youth from northwest of Nigeria. We'll be right back.
That is how much we can take on today's episode of 2019 Weekly. But not to worry, next week we'll be showing quick highlights of the full 4-day full event that held in Kaduna, where 84 youth aspirants converged in Kaduna.
Yes, and until then, a great Nigeria is possible because Nigerian youths are taking responsibility. And so if you're out there, you believe that you have the leadership capacity to serve Nigeria through politics, we have just one message for you.
Remember, the best time for youth to run, win, and impact is now.